Oh, am I working there?
Yeah.
Good night. Huh. All right. Hey, everybody. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, cool. Hold on. Let me get my slides up. This is going to be the quickest workshop ever. It's a 2-slide workshop, but I think it's really awesome. Hold on.
Actually, if you put it with that
Hold
one.
on.
Oh, I like it. It looks pretty.
All right. Brooke, can you hear us?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah. You don't want to show us your pretty face?
I can. My niece is in the background decorating the room for Christmas. I don't know about pretty, but I can show you my face.
All right. All right. And Ashley, what do you have, a picture there? Ashley, can you hear me? Hey, Brooke.
Hi.
Something's going on with Ashley's thing over there. Ashley, you can't hear?
Oops. What did I do?
There she is. Hey, why don't you unmute yourself? This is all participatory.
Hi.
Did I say that right?
Yeah. I think so.
Participatory. All right, so welcome, guys. This is actually the first time I'm doing this workshop. All right, so this is an experiment, and actually, you know, it's going to be some discussion there too, because there's not a lot of material, but the material itself, I think, is really enlightening and thought-provoking. All right, and I really hope that all 4 of us leave probably in about 15 minutes feeling like it was 15 minutes really well spent. How's that sound?
Okay.
Sounds
All right.
good.
So everybody could see the pyramid here, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what this is the pyramid, I guess you could call it like the pyramid of our vital needs. All right. So what we're going to look at is all the things. Why don't you guys help me? What are all the things we need to survive in life?
Oxygen.
Oxygen.
Oxygen, right? What else?
Food.
Shelter, food,
Food, oxygen, food. What else?
shelter.
Shelter. Oh, someone else is here. Oh, Sherry. Oxygen, shelter, food.
Water.
What else?
Oh yeah, water. That's a good one.
Water.
Duh.
All right. What else? All right. So let's look at the slide here. So let's categorize our needs here. All right. So food. Right. Gotta have food. But how long can a person live without food?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Right. 2 weeks. Actually, you probably live without food for a month. About.
Wow.
Weeks.
Right, yeah.
Probably live without food for about a month, even 40 days. All right. Now, water. How long can you live without water?
Day or two.
Actually, yeah, 5 days, 5 to 10 days.
Wow.
Wow.
You can live without water. Let's just say 5 days. 5 days. All right. How long can you live without oxygen?
1 minute.
Minutes?
Minutes? Just within a few minutes?
5 minutes. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. 4 to 10 minutes. Oh, Diane's here. Four to
Hey,
10
Diane.
minutes. So what's on the top of this chart?
Sleep.
If you notice that as we walk up this chart, we need these things more and more in terms of time, right? Like, so if you notice, food, a month, water, weeks, oxygen, minutes,
Yeah, in the back.
right? So you notice that progression,
Next.
right? What do you think's on the very top here?
Oh, the will to live.
What's that?
The will to live.
Life,
Yeah,
you say?
the will to live.
Not sleep. Yeah, sleep, Diane said sleep. Sleep, we're here, we're talking about oxygen was minutes, so the next thing has to be less than a minute.
You need the vessel to
Blood?
carry all this.
What?
Yeah. Life or
vessel to
blood
carry
or
all
the
this.
body.
All right. Say that again. So what, Ashley, what did you just say?
Blood or your body.
All right, so let me ask everybody a question. Did I say X or ask?
I hope you said ask.
I said ask, I hope. The other day, I was I was in the doctor's office, and the woman taking my history said, "Let me ask you a question." And I said, "Let me ask you a question. Are you from Brooklyn?" So anyway, so if you chop off a person's arm, right, they could live, possibly, right? You could, so if they don't, before they lose all their blood, they could live. What happens if you chop off someone's head?
Yeah, see, pretty much the end of it.
That's it. So what is it that gets chopped off when you chop off a person's head that they die right away?
Brain.
Or your central nervous system.
Yes. Oh, oh.
Hey.
Nerve flow.
Nerve flow.
So you could live without food for a month. You could live without water for days. Live without oxygen for minutes. You could live
Minutes.
without nerve flow for a second.
1 second.
Yeah, once you lose that nerve flow, it's done. So in the categorization of our vital needs, the very top of that pyramid is nerve flow. All right. Now, so we could see right here, people picked it up right away. Food, water, oxygen, right? Sleep, rest. But nobody talked about life, that life force. It's that spark that keeps us alive, that makes us alive. So that's, that's what I want to talk about. So this is going to be more of a discussion. As I said, like I've never done this workshop before. And I've been thinking about it all day. So what is it?
I think taking the time to take care of yourself with everything that you have going on, work commitments, family. I think that it's just priorities.
Right? I agree with that. But the question is, what is that life flow? What is it that if we lose that nerve flow, we just die. What is that energy? Where does it come from? I mean, food we know we eat, oxygen we breathe, right?
Nerve
Water
flow,
we drink.
flow comes from the brain.
Where does the brain get it?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
The nerve.
But in chiropractic philosophy, we talk about above, down, inside out. You know, and I don't know if I would call myself a religious person, you know, though I do practice my Judaism as a religion, though. But when we're talking about above, down, inside out,
Go ask Kiki.
there's this life energy that flows through us, right? There's this like this spark, this life. You know, we're not a piece of meat. And you think how wondrous it is that we have this life force that flows through us, this energy. So what is that energy? Where does it come from? And where does it get blocked?
Well, it would get blocked in the spine, but where it comes from, that's a whole nother thing.
That's a whole other thing, right? So that energy flows really throughout the world. That's what makes life itself. You know, and I'm not even talking about it as a religious person, because I don't really think of it as like, you know, God or whatever it is. But there is this energy that permeates throughout nature. And we share that with nature, yes?
Yeah, the reverberation from them, from whatever it is, whether it's a higher being or some spirit out there or whatever, our reverberation against us, right?
Yeah, I love that. So did you guys hear what Diane? Diane, just come over here.
Okay.
Bring a chair.
What I said was, I feel like whether you believe in a higher being,
Come close.
whether you believe in a higher being, or when you believe in whatever it is, a spirit or whatever, the energy from that reverberates off of you. So that makes your heart pump, your head alive, your spirit, and then all of that, your head going down into your spine, going to your nerves, that's how all of that force goes. So it reverberates.
I love that. I love that idea of reverberating. It's like there's this energy that just kind of flows through us, right? That's part of the whole world, and that connects us to the world. Is that? I mean, this is what I'm thinking. I don't know if I'm getting too much in my head, but have you ever noticed after you've been gotten adjusted that you feel more connected with the world? You feel more connection. And Brooke, I know you just started getting adjusted, so, but I know often when I get adjusted, I feel more open.
Yeah,
That's a great, open is a very good way to put it. And I just, like, I drive home in silence. I'm just, it's like, I almost feel a little cloudy afterwards, but in a good way.
Yeah. I feel, a little bit more
Open,
open.
opened up
More
is a good way to put it.
You know, so I mean, I've heard that there was a chiropractor in New Paltz years ago, Bruce Schneider, and I remember him
Oh.
talking about how when we're subluxated, our whole body contracts. We become more solid.
cut off,
Yeah.
shut off.
Shut off. So we're not as much part of the energy. And when we get adjusted, it's almost as if, and I don't know if this is true, but it's interesting. And when we get adjusted, it's almost like all the cells in our body kind of open up. They're not as dense.
Right.
We're more open. So we're more connected to the energy around us. We don't have that that shell.
Yeah, because your blood flows, you're open, you can breathe more, and you're just more receptive to the wonders of the world instead of being closed off and shut off
Right,
and everything. You have to go through life saying everything is fine.
right,
Right.
right. You say everything's fine, but you're not
But
really,
you're not feeling it.
you're not connected, you're disconnected. Now, another way, more scientifically, the way I tend to think of it is more is that when our nervous system is more in sympathetic fight or flight, we're closed down, the world's more of a hostile place.
Right.
You know, we're seeing everything like this, right? When we're parasympathetic, which is what the adjustments help us become, all of a sudden everything expands
So you're not like a racehorse with those side things
with the
on,
blinders
where
on.
you're only going to see that track in front of
All right.
Can I add something to that?
Yeah.
you. Please.
Okay, as a person I'm a person who lives in pain every waking moment of my life. When I was living there and getting my weekly adjustments, it was because I live in pain, the pain just kind of engulfs me. So when I would leave from an adjustment, I felt like I could breathe. You know, so yeah, so I was in tune with everything else because I was feeling past the pain.
That's the thing. Yeah. And when
Yeah,
right. You're in that pain, that puts you into that fight or flight also.
right.
Right. You know, and then there's the other way, and then you become more connected with that energy that's flowing inside of you. You could feel it. You could feel that vitality,
Mhm.
and that same vitality is in the whole universe, right? I don't know.
Yes.
You know, it's
I've
Makes
heard it
sense.
explained as the connection to source. And I
Yeah.
feel like that's like a good way to put it that I can understand it. And it kind of, when I meditate or when I get adjusted, it's that heart opening experience that connects you back to source. And maybe that's the top down, inside out kind of thing that you're talking about.
That's,
Mm,
yeah,
yeah.
so that's great. I like that.
Yeah, I like that too. So, you know, this is all food for thought, right? But you know, having an understanding that the most important thing for our health and our well-being is that connection. Whatever it is, you know, when we go back to that, to this slide here, what is so freaking important is that we have that nerve flow.
And
You
I
know?
think especially now with everything going on in the world and all these, well, just in the past 2 days, Kathy and I have heard more patients come in and say that they almost feel like we're in a war because of all the restrictions, all the negative things, how they can't get together with their families. And I feel that instead of getting down and getting all closed off and shutting your body down, that's what these adjustments are helping you do, is to stay open and stay so that you can get that good feeling and you can get the goodness of life and feel some sense of normalcy, because that's how you're going to stay healthy through all of this.
No, thank you. That's true. Definitely. So I'm not telling you to stop eating, drinking water, or breathing.
Or having a glass of wine or two in there.
Or having a glass of wine. But it's so important to keep that, you know, for optimum life, we need optimum nerve flow. Right? For optimum life, we need optimum nerve flow. So I want to thank everybody for being here.
Thank you.
You know,
Thank you.
for both Ashley, this is the first time that you've graced us with your presence. And it's your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Can we sing happy birthday to her?
Yes.
Okay,
Happy
ready?
birthday
To
to
you.
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
Dear Ashley.
Happy
Happy
birthday, dear
Ashley.
Ashley.
Happy
Happy
birthday
Birthday
to
to
you.
you.
So I have to ask this
Thank
really
you.
quick. Cherry, did you used to order from Village Pizza like 15 years ago?
Oh gosh, yes.
That's okay. That was like one of my first jobs, and I recognized your voice and your face
Wow.
as soon as I saw you.
How cool is that?
So I had to make the connection. I live in Texas now, but I'm here for
Oh.
a couple months in New York, and I'm like, I
I
know that.
live in
face.
Texas. I
Now,
live in
now
Texas.
Sherry lives in Texas.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
Okay,
So
I'm
cool.
in Houston.
I'm in Buda, outside of Austin.
Oh my goodness, what a small world. Well, good to see your face. Happy Thanksgiving.
That is so
You
funny.
too.
Oh my God.
Happy birthday, Ashley.
Happy
Thank
birthday,
you
Ashley.
so
Bringing
much.
everybody together.
Yeah,
See? That's the life force.
that's right.
Yes, yeah, really. Well, thank you
So-
for having this. It was my first session. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks so much, and I hope you got something from this. And actually, I really love this workshop.
Yeah. And happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Oh, yes.
Thanks.
Happy
Enjoy whatever
Thanksgiving.
you do, and just stay healthy.
Same.
All right, love you
Bye,
all. Somebody, I'll see you
Love
guys.
you all.
Oh
Bye-bye.
yeah, Sherry.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
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 Bye. Behave.
Not too much.
Okay. I don't know how to get out of here. There we go.
I got it. Bye, Sharon.
Bye.